Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this MORryde generator tray. This is going to make it much easier for you to access your generator compartment, to work on your generator, or to change out your batteries, whatever it is you're using your compartment for, rather than having to bend over and reach in, try and find your way into the compartment, which can be hard on your back. This is going to slide all the components out to you to make it much easier for you to access them. This does have ball bearings that allow for a nice smooth slide, so it's going to be very easy to pull your generator or batteries or whatever you're using the tray for out to you, so that you can work on the outside of your RV and won't have to climb back into that compartment. This does have a weight capacity of 250 pounds, so it's going to be plenty for just about anything that you're putting in that compartment. And because of those ball bearings, it will still slide nice and smooth. Won't take much effort at all. You can see we do have these spring-loaded clamps on the front here that will lock the tray in place. So as we're traveling, we don't have to worry about our tray moving around, sliding out. To disengage, we'll just pull back on the knob here. That will allow us to pull our tray out. So very easy to use and operate, very smooth for you. They do have these straps here that have the buckle clips on them, so you can tighten those down, cinch them to the right tension that you need to make sure that your generator is going to be nice and stable in there. It's not going to be sliding around as you're going down the road. So these are going to be really nice. And then if you do need to take your generator out, very easy to disconnect those, get them reconnected again. Now this does come pre-assembled for you, so you're not going to have to worry about putting parts in. You can see on the bottom side here, our screw holes are very accessible, so just getting some wood screws to go into the flooring of your compartment to make sure that the tracks will stay in place. It's going to be very easy to get this installed. That hardware is not included, but again, should be very easy for you to mount this in place. Now, as far as our dimensions go, our outside dimensions, with including our tracks here, we're going to be right about, call it 19¼ of an inch long. That's going to be including our knobs here. These stick out a little bit farther for us. So right about 19¼ of an inch long. So it is going to be compatible with your RV compartments that are at least 19¼ inches deep. As far as our width goes, I measure from the sides of our latches here. So that's going to be a total width of about 23 inches. Now that those latches don't necessarily need to be completely sprung out as they are here, so you might be able to fit it into a slightly smaller compartment, but probably not a whole lot before you have to worry about those not being engaged properly. So I'm going to call it about right at 23 inches wide. And then as far as our height goes, we're right at 3¼ of an inch tall. Our inside dimensions are going to be a little bit smaller, obviously. So our depth here is right at 17½ inches, just shy of 17½, but right at 17½. So should be plenty of room for you as depth goes. And then our width, right at about 20�3$ of an inch wide. And then our height, we're at about 2¾ of an inch tall. So again, 17½, 20�3$, and then about 2¾ of an inch tall. So it should be quite a bit of room for you there to get your generator put in place. Now when we do disengage our tray and pull it out, we're going to have about 17¼ of an inch of travel along this tray. So I measured that from where our spring-loaded latches end up versus where they started back here. So that's going to be right at 17¼ of an inch. So should be sticking out of your generator compartment on your RV, so you should have plenty of room to reach in, deal with anything that you need in there. This is made here in the USA, so you can trust. It's made to the high quality standards that we've come to know and trust for products that are made here in the US. So it should hold up well, do a good job for you for a long time to come. So that's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.